No foot on this side, a healed over nub. That's all it is, healed over. Well, now I get to start the fun stuff. I gotta freaking process all these beaver. You gonna pull that out for me? Yep. Right, boss dog? You approve? You do? That's beaver number 18. Freaking excited now. Are we gonna break my record or not? Here we go. Welcome to the Beaver Retriever channel. Today we're moving part of the trap line. The season closed down here today, so we're gonna pull all the traps down around my house today and move them up north. Still got 2 more weeks up north, so and we're at 117 beaver right now, so hoping for 150. So follow along, see if I get it. Pull day is pretty good. I can just grab the trap and go. Don't have to worry about taking the beaver out of the trap or whatnot. So this was all frozen when I set here, but if it weren't frozen, look at that. That would have been a beautiful channel to set a trap in. Nothing here, so on to the next spot. Yeah, so we brought 2 dogs today. We got Boss Dog on this side, and we got old Minkaroni on that side. Right? You guys get to go trapping with Dad today. I think we got beaver number 1 for today. Gotta find my wire here. Water levels came up wicked last night. Yeah, where the hell's my wire? Wire should be right here. Oh, right there. Yep, beaver number 1 for today. Wicked dirty. Yeah, so we'll just take it out of the trap when we get back to the truck. That way I can just use the trap as like a handle to hold on to it. So I'm gonna try to get the hell out of here without falling in. Yeah, just like that. That's a nice handle. So away we go. So I'm hoping for about a dozen beaver today. So I need 11 more. That's pretty easy to do this right on the tailgate. We'll, Nice. Yeah, beaver number 2. Nice. Looks like a good sized beaver too. Yeah, that's a good sized beaver. Nice. Get wire undone and carry on. All my sticks are down. Do I have something or do I have a miss? Looks like we got beaver number 3 for today. Nice. Yep. Beaver number 3. Sweet. And another one here, I think. I don't know. I see the stand, but I don't see the trap. Oh yeah, we got a beaver. Nope, we got an otter. Yep. First otter of the day. I think I got beaver number 4 right here. Trap is down. I see some beaver teeth. Yep, that's beaver number 4 for today. Nice. So we're almost done pulling the traps I have to pull for today, and I think we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to pull, and then we're on to new ground. We're gonna head our north and try to reset these and then check the rest of mine this evening. Well, I got a beaver, I think, but he pulled the wire up here, so now it's way out there. I don't know if I'm gonna have to try to hook it with a stick or something, trying to get it. We're getting it. Nice. There. Beaver number 5 for today. Nothing in this one. Oh, I see a beaver in my other one though. Nice. This is beaver number 6 right here. Nice. We just barely caught that one. Just had him by a toe. Alright, this is my last trap that I have to pull, move to the other zone. This is what they call birdhouse wall. bird nest on that wall. Pretty cool. You guys having fun today? No trap with Dad. Yeah, I'll get you. Love my ear. You guys good, Pops? Alright, we're adding a few traps now. This will be trap number 3 that I've added so far. Walk along this river trying to find a good spot. Yeah, I haven't seen no whitewood yet up this way, so I don't know if they're running or not yet. Yeah, this place sucks, all ice on this side. There's gotta be a channel through here somewhere, plenty deep. If this ice weren't here, I could have drowned set here all easy. I'm gonna cross the river here on the old Beaver Dam area there. Try to find a spot on the other side. Alright, I'm gonna make this spot right here work. Quickly get a trap in and be on to the next one. Like to get an extra dozen traps in today if I can. So that's what I come up with. I think it'll work pretty good. I'm just gonna put some caster right down here. Alright, we're setting some more traps here. We're on, this will be trap number 10 that I've added today. And this is a spot I had a trap stolen last year, so I'm definitely not setting that spot I set last year. Fisherman or something must have saw it and grabbed it and stole it because it was wired off good and it weren't here when I got back. Yeah, I think this spot right here looks pretty damn good. I already see some white wood out through here, so might be some beaver living right close up the river here, or down the river. That one's a good trap, nice and strong. Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. I think I'll catch a beaver there, as long as they don't go around right here, which I might try to find something to put right there. And then we're gonna go to the other side and set a foothold on the other side. All right, spot number 2 for this area. Actually, we just see another spot. I'm going to set another conibear bear. I'm going to triple up in this spot. I really like this spot, kind of like a natural dive. All this brush in the way right there. So we're going to set a trap right there. Yeah, set number 3 for this spot. I kind of wish I used a 330, not a 280, but it's going to be good enough for today. So we got a couple more spots we're going to add some traps to. I think at least 2 that I know of. And then that'll be it for over here, and we'll be back to checking traps. Fisher right there. Holy, big old male fisher. This trap set off, so let's pull it up and see what we got. Oh, I see a beaver. Nice, it's beaver number 7 for today. Just had that one by a toe too. Holy, I'm glad I got that one. I had him by 1 toe. Yeah, we got something on our next trap, which was right here. Same spot, we doubled up here last time. Looks like an otter tail. Yep. Oh, nice, nice big otter. That's a good size otter. Yep, nice. Get him out of the trap and tell you. Yeah, I just heard thunder at my last spot. Freaking pretty gnarly behind me. So we're gonna hammer down, try to get the rest of these checked before the rain catches up to me. Well, I didn't beat the rain. It's starting to rain out. Yeah, beaver number 8. Good size one. Freaking about pouring out now. It's gonna be a long afternoon checking the rest of my traps. That's for sure. See if we got beaver number 9. Beaver number 9 for today. Nice. Well, I don't see the trap here, so maybe we got another one. Maybe we got beaver number 10. Yep, beaver number 10 for today. Nice. Yeah, we already soaked through one sweatshirt, so I have a bunch of sweatshirts in the truck. So as they get wet, I'll just switch them out. Well, all my sticks are down here, so I'm thinking I must have a beaver here somewhere. Beaver number 11 for today. Nice. Yep. First beaver with a missing foot. Got a foot on this side, no foot on this side, a healed over nub. That's all it is, healed over. He lost a foot once upon a day. Here's beaver number 12. I just hit my goal with this beaver. This is number 12. I get back up on the beaver dam, I guess. Oh, yeah. Freaking deep. Looks like it's gonna be a 12 beaver, 2 otter day. So, but we'll tell. Well, still got that one trap left. Last trap of the day. It doesn't look like I have anything. So, 12 beaver today is what it was. Yep. Yeah, that was a good day. 12 beaver and 2 otter. Nice. So today we're trying to add some more traps. At my first location right here. And this is a line that I've been running every year since I started trapping. This was my very first spring trap line I ever did, was going up around what we're going to do today. And I've done it every year since. I think this will be my 9th season doing this, so I'm only going to set for about a week up here, but I got to do something. And it sucks, yesterday in that rain we got high water here, but I do have a spot on that other side I usually set, so I just got to cross this brook somehow. Yeah, we're going to set this spot right here. Nice mound right there. Put some caster up there. Caught a lot of beaver right here over the year. This is set number 1. So I got about a dozen traps with me today to set that I pulled yesterday. Yeah, so this spot here, I usually set over there. And I'm going to try to find a better spot. Never really liked that spot. Alright, we're going to go back up the road here. You can see the river from another spot. I didn't find nothing new out through here. Yeah, for years I've been setting in the wrong place. There's 3 rivers that come in the one here, and I've been setting up the one river. Always where we just check there, so I think this spot would be way better. I just got to find a spot deep enough to set a trap. Best part of having hip weight is be able to cross rivers like this. Instead of walking way back around to the bridge and around, I was able to just cut over here, look around. Not seeing anything real good, so I'm going to check out this little channel here, and then maybe go back down by the road and look on the other side of the road. Well, I finally found a pretty good location here. It's actually already a old caster mound right there. Yeah. I'm gonna go to set, not really. Just gonna take my safeties off before I forget. Just gonna drop it right down in right there. Find some sticks. Oh yeah. I think I want to move it over a little bit. Yeah, I like this year after year. I always try to find that better and better and better spot. So this is definitely way better than what I used to set. Plus, like I said, there's 3 rivers running into one. I've always set up one thinking it was this one. I didn't realize there was 3 different ones. Alright, we stopped down to this brook here. I just set it upstream, so I'm not going to set another one here. And I almost should. I see a bunch of white wood right there. A bunch of white sticks over right there. Yeah, pouring out yesterday to snowing today. So winter's been hanging right on. I thought it was going to thaw out fast, going to be a good run, catch a bunch of beaver quickly. But it warmed up and then got cold again and kind of shut everything down. Debating whether I want to set another trap here or not. I'm just hoping I have enough traps to go all the way around this loop. Yeah, I'm going to set another trap here. That's a natural caster mound right there. You see a little bit of mud they pushed up right there, all the sticks they chewed on right there. Yeah, it's a nice spot. I've set that over the years. Actually, all these sticks were already right here from last year. Put a caster mount up there. So, on to the next one. Yeah, so I try not to set any rivers that come out of dams, just so they don't let the dam out and the water level go way up and I can't get to my traps. Been there, done that quite a few times up here, so I just don't even set them rivers anymore. Like this one here, nice river, beautiful river to set, but it comes out of a lake that they usually open up the dam, and next thing you know, this water level will go up 15 feet. Can't get to my trap. And then one year I couldn't get to them. At the end of the season, I had to contact the wardens and stuff, let them know I still had traps out. Pain in the ass, so I just don't set them rivers. So here I'm gonna try to put a trap up there. So usually I find another trapper here, usually has a trap over in this area. Wicked nice spot, but I haven't seen any of his other traps this year, so I don't think he's here. So I'm gonna go hopefully snag that good spot. It's a wicked nice channel over there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna set this channel right here. Kind of a natural dive, all that brush right there. Looks like a beaver was here this winter. Sometimes a bunch of droppings, pretty high too, that I think it was snow on the ground maybe. Look at Boss Dogs being such a good boy, just sitting over where it's dry, waiting for me. Just about out of traps. I only have another 2-3 spots I want to set, probably at least 2. Yeah, that's my set. Pretty good set, I think. So hopefully we have a beaver here next time. I think we will. So, alright, tally ho, on to the next. Look at that pine tree. That is a nice pine tree. Imagine what them boards would look like. Be freaking 2 foot wide. Nice and clear. There's no knots down there. It's a nice tree. Yeah, this river's another one of the ones I will not set. Comes out of a pretty big lake. I had my traps over here one year and the water level was almost all the way up to this freaking bridge. This was the one I had to call the wardens about and I couldn't get to them, so I've never set this river since. Which I probably still could set it as long as I put a piece of wire coming up to the bridge here, so if we had high water I can just grab it from the bridge and yad on it and bring it up. But we're not gonna get down there on traps. I only have a couple of spots left and I think I got 2-3 traps left. So alright, last new spot for today. We'll have to do a tally, see how many I put in. I think I must be in about 12 or 13 traps in today. So should put me back up to about 47, 48 traps out altogether, maybe. So we'll do a tally here. This is the spot I set year after year. Alright, that's my final set for today. So that's it. I'm gonna hammer out of here. If I had a bunch more good traps, I could still set a few more, but I think I got 1 280 left and the rest of 220s. And I actually got somewhere to be here by this afternoon, so we're gonna hammer down and get the hell out of here. Hell, now I get to start the fun stuff. I gotta freaking process all these beaver. We're gonna hammer down and get it all done this morning and then be ready for the next batch. Need 20 more, so long ways to go. Switch over to a different knife so I don't kill the good beaver knife. Cutting right up against the bone, so there, beaver number 1. Get some meat off that thing for the dogs and go right to the next one. Take all the legs and stuff off for dog food. For winter time I was saving whole carcasses, but now I just do that, throw it in the bucket. Take off all 4 legs, and if the skull's good and the teeth ain't all broken, that one there, the teeth are broken. Been saving them, and after season hopefully I'll get to it. I want to try to boil down some skulls to sell. Hey, we're just finishing up on beaver number 6, so we're halfway there. Taking out some oil sacks. They have these oil sacks that they oil their fur with to make themselves waterproof. I'm saving all that oil this year for coyote lure next fall. 6, and all that skull's a pretty good skull. We'll take the skull and all. There, done with the last beaver. Nice. That's 12 beaver. All skinned, ready for the flesh. Cast the glands out. So, nice. Alright, now we're on to fleshing. Alright, beaver number 1. Last beaver we're working on now. Done 11 so far. This will make number 12. I don't know if we'll get them on the boards tonight or do it first thing tomorrow morning. Well, I finally finished all them beaver. Got all 12 of them on the boards here. So, nice. The rest are all inside the cabin, drying next to the wood stove. So, that's it for today. Yes, me and Boss headed up to check some traps today. We're hoping for at least 12 to 15 beaver. That'd be realistically, I could catch about 12 to 15, I think. I'm hoping for like 20, but that's shooting for the stars, I think. Coming up to our first spot right now. Starting off pretty good. First trap, first beaver. Boss is in for it. Holy boss, you don't have to get wet for it. What, you gonna yard that out for me? Yeah, you want to yard that out for me? You want to do your job? Yeah, grab onto that tail and yard that thing right out for me. Pull it out. You're gonna pull that out for me? Yep. There's the beaver retriever right there. Yep, first miss of the day. Had a miss right here. And this was all frozen when I set here, so I reset my traps over on that side. A lot better location. So, alright, on to the next one. Yeah, today's the day of the misses. I freaking missed 3 beaver so far. 3 something. I have 3 traps that were just set off. So, actually 3 right in a row. That's kind of a bummer. Got hopes for at least a dozen beaver today. I don't think 20. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. Still got a long ways to go. We're only 5 traps into 46, so got 41 more chances. This beaver number 2 for today. Nice, and I'm pulling this trap anyways. So I got a big area, big section of the line I wasn't able to set the other day, ran out of traps, so I'm actually pulling a couple today. Down here, where they're barely running anymore, and moving them up there. Beaver number 3. Trap is down the wire. Oh yeah, beaver number 3 right there. So we got 2 beaver right here. Yep, it's beaver number 3 for today. Sweet. Well, my high water took away my sticks, so I'm gonna have to, I don't think I should bring the trap up a little bit. Yeah, I should mess with the trap a little bit. I think it's too deep right there. Keep these traps in working order. That's my goal here. Right, boss dog, gotta keep my traps in working order. Am I doing this right? You're the boss, right? Am I doing this right? You're watching me, ain't you? Partridge. Sir, the partridge thundering. No thunder chicken. No beaver, boss. No beaver. Get the hell out of here. On to the next one. I was hoping for 2 more beaver in this area on this road, which I have quite a few more traps to check, so I think we'll get it. I hope. At this rate, I definitely don't think I'm going to hit my 20. But I still think I'll hit that dozen. I hope. Nice, my first double for today. That makes beaver number 4. And we have one out there on a drown set, beaver number 5. Nice. Well, looks like a couple of good beaver move through here. I got them. Here's beaver number 4. Whoa, there. We got it. Beaver number, this one's beaver number 5. This is a producing spot. This is a new, I usually set this area, but not this spot. I usually set way over there, never been a good spot. Finally this year I walked over, kind of looking for a new area, and found this beautiful crossover trail. This was a nice spot, right down underneath some logs right here. Nice natural spot. Alright, this next trap was just flooded, was not in good working area, so we're moving it. Yeah, I came right over here to foothold. Remove a bunch of this grass right here and kind of make a little shelf right here to set that trap on. Heat traps there. So a lot of these spots had ice on them when I set them there, so now it's thawed out, so now I can move the trap to that better spot. Yeah, I've had a couple of traps with nothing now, so I don't think they're really on the move here. Not seeing any white wood, nothing. Beaver number 6 finally. Nice. That was in the corner bear trap. Looks like he made it through quite a ways into the corner bear trap before it went off. Beaver number 7 for today. Nice. That was a good back foot catch. My sticks are down at my next spot. Let's see if we got one. I think I see fur. Yep, there's beaver number 8. Nice. We're doing good today. No, we had a miss. Yep, I had a miss on this one. I thought there was something in that one. Yep, just a complete miss. Beaver number 9 right here. Beaver number 10. Nice. I think we're gonna hit my 12 today, all easy. I think I got beaver number 11. Let's see my trap right here. Oh, it is still right there. Yep. No, I did not see that. Son of a bitch. I still can't believe I didn't see the trap right there. Got me all excited. So we're at 10 beaver. I think we got 13 traps left to check. Yep, pretty sure that's what we got left. So yeah, no, I think we'll hit my dozen beaver. We'll need 2 more out of a dozen, and that should happen. Yeah, so after I ran out of traps the other day, when I was driving home, I saw this spot here. Actually looks like an actual active beaver flowage. Not like all my other locations where I'm just setting for beaver on the move. Look at that big old beaver house out there. Everything's tall. So, huge dam here. Big old dam. So, nice. No, I'm doubling up in this spot, especially in active flowage. So, me and Boss Dog having fun. Doing what we do best. Trap some freaking beaver. Yeah, that's my set on the crossover trail right here. So, put a little caster down below. We should have something there. Alright, Boss Dog, do you approve? You do? Alright, sweet. Boss Dog says we're gonna get one there. Yeah, that's a big old beaver house out there. So, nice. Hopefully there was still some beaver left here. Well, I just put in my last new set for the day. This will make set number 6 that I added today. Right here on this brook. So, now our next spot's right around the corner of checking traps we just set a couple days ago. Somebody's getting beaver number 11 out for me. You get that thing, get it. Get that beaver. Get that beaver, bring him right out here. Bring him right out here. You can't bring him right out here? You got a bunch of trees behind you. Well, get him, bring him right out here. Yeah, nice. Beaver number 11. They sure are stacking up back here. That's nice. That's what I was after. Old Boss Dog's being a good boy. When I set traps, he's just over here chilling, right? He's a good boy. You ready now? Alright. I think I got beaver number 12. Oh yeah, I do. I see him. Beaver. There's beaver number 13. They're piling up now, boss, ain't they? Yeah, we just caught number 12 down on the other side of the road here. There's number 13. Nice. Only a little one. Same with the other side of the road. Wasn't a very big one on the other side of the road either. 8 traps left to check. Beaver number 14. A lot of small ones today. Not a big round of beavers. Try to get this guy reset, hammer down. This beaver number 15. This is gonna be the second most beaver I've ever caught. Most I've caught is 19. I think I said that earlier. Which I don't think I'll hit that today, but this is 15, so we're getting close. Beaver in the 220. Little one. He thought he was gonna fit right through there. Here's beaver number 16. They are stacking up now. That's crazy. We need 3 more to tie my record here. Oh, nice. We're freaking slaying them today. This is awesome. Well, guess what? Beaver number 17. Yep, every freaking trap over here has had a beaver in it. We ain't missed one in a while. Like, oh, we've done good. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 traps in a row have had beaver in them. Yeah, that's funny. I was hoping for 12 to 15 today. I'm at 17 now. I'm kind of hoping I break my record. I got 4 traps left to check, and my record is 19, like I keep saying. So 3 out of these 4 have beaver. I'll break my record. All right, let's see if we got one in this spot. Looks like sticks are down. Come on, be a beaver. Be a beaver. Ugh. Yep, we got another beaver. Nice. Nice. Other than the water level went down here. Looks like I gotta pull this trap. Yeah, I'll never reset that trap right here. There, I got a beaver way out here. Nice. So that's beaver number 18. Alright, moment of truth. See if we tied my record. Nope, trap is still set. Yep, so we got 2 traps left, so hopefully we got 1 out of the 2. That way at least tie my record. Next trap coming right down to the wire for me today, ain't it? And it is set off. Nice. I think I got another beaver. Yeah, 19 beaver in 1 check. Holy. That's crazy, coming down to the last trap to beat a record. I hope I have 1 more beaver today. That is a truckload of beaver, I tell you what, mister. Alright, I'm freaking excited now. Are we gonna break my record or not? I can't tell yet. Doesn't quite look like it. And nope, I had a miss. Freaking A. Holy shit. So we tied my record at least. Yeah, last trap had a freaking miss on it. Yep. Son of a bitch. So hopefully on that last check I catch 20. I don't think I will. I think this was the big check right here. So 19 beaver, I ain't complaining. Yeah, they were biting pretty good today, weren't they? So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Make sure to stay tuned in next week to see what I catch on that final check. I'm gonna go pull all these. I got 49 traps out. So let's see if I can beat 19. I don't think I will, but stay tuned and find out.